Every angle. I get Felix. When I was trying to work, I had
Katie, are we rolling?
We are, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Gardner City Council will come to order. If everyone would please stand and join in the Pledge of Allegiance with us. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Pardon us, we're a couple minutes late getting started, but thank you all for coming. We're going to start the meeting with public comments. Members of the public are welcome to use this time to make comments about city matters or items on the agenda that are not part of a public hearing. If there is anyone that would like to make public comments, please step forward to the podium, state your name and address for the record, and be heard. With no one coming forward, is there a council member that would like to remove an item from the consent agenda? That being the case, I'd entertain a motion. Motion Harrison, second Freeman, that we approve the consent agenda. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Consent agenda passes. Okay. New business item number 1. Consider approving expenditures for goods and/or services incurred by the electric department. Laura, good evening.
Hello. Can you hear me? Because it's kind of down here.
Yeah, what?
Okay. Well, at council's request, you asked for expenditures that were previously on the consent agenda. So those were the ones I wasn't stopping to be brought before you as new business. So that's what new business 1 is the ones I was not preempting because they are not outside of the policies that the rest of us use. So.
Okay. With people in the audience, is there anybody that's in the audience that has public comment about new business item number 1? With no one coming forward, is there a council member that has questions about any of the expenditures detailed under new business item number 1?
Gardner Energy expenditures as described in new business item number 1.
Second.
Motion Freeman, second Shoot, that we approve new business item number 1. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. New business item number 2. Consider approving expenditures for goods and/or services incurred by the electric department which are outside the city's purchasing policy and procedures per KSA 12-826. Laura.
I'm going to be here a while.
Yeah.
New business item number 2 is the items that were brought before you, walked onto the agenda last meeting. I do want to point out the reason why those were walked on is because they were all due before this meeting and after the packet deadline for the last meeting. And so this, that's fine, we won't walk them on, but I just wanted to point out to you that's why they were walked on, and at your request you asked to be tabled these items. I don't have anything further to add other than what I originally presented to you.
Okay. Thank you. Is there anyone in the audience that have public comments regarding new business item number 2? With no one coming forward, we can move on. Questions from council members?
I think the reason why we asked that this be tabled is because we wanted to have some more time to review these expenditures.
That's correct.
I think that after having reviewed them myself, I don't necessarily see any issues that are glaring. I think that what we need to be a little cognizant of, though, in the future is going forward, and I know that we're going to be debating an integrated purchasing policy this evening, that we make sure that expenditures that are made reflect current needs, not necessarily future wants. And so, that's just from the standpoint of all departments, not just GE. So, I just wanted to put that out there, and that's all the comment I had.
Anyone else? I'd entertain a motion on new business item number 2.
I move that we approve the expenditures as described in new business item number 2.
Second.
Motion, Freeman, second, Shute, that we approve the expenditures for goods and/or services incurred by the electric department, which are outside the city's purchasing policy and procedures per KSA 12-826. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
No.
New business item number 2 passes. New business item number 3, consider approving expenditures for goods and/or services incurred by the electric department, which are outside of the city's purchasing policy and procedures per KSA 12-826. There you are.
How would you like me to walk you through each one, or what would you like? The first section is always the ones that were above the $1,000 threshold that we're currently operating under, that did not indicate that they had quotes, at least it wasn't in the stuff, and the others are above director threshold.
At this point, if you'll hang tight, all of this was published as part of the agenda, so members of the public have all had access to the information. If there's anybody that's in the audience that would like to address council about new business item number 3, now would be your opportunity. With no one coming forward, questions from council?
I had some questions regarding the customers that were purchased from KCP&L. I guess I'd like to know what the break-even point is, or the payback period.
I think we've got the energy director here.
Yes.
Bill, would you be willing to come forward and answer those questions?